Buddy, it's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Trying to beat some more rain clouds. We're gonna try to pound out a big day. We got a massive day lined up for Dad. Trying to get maybe 300 acres for Brody to do. See if we can't get a 1,000-acre day in. That would be huge. We need that so bad. Last few days it's been so inefficient because of ground moisture, and can't get planting early because overnight, obviously no sun, the water, the ground just gets wet, so can't get planting early. Well, luckily we've gotten far enough ahead with the diggers that the ground's kind of drying out some, so he should have a good day today. As long as nothing breaks, then everyone can stay organized. Organizing is a very, very difficult thing to do, keeping seed tenders to everybody and a guy to tend to them. Roads are dusty finally. That's a good sign. Good sign it's gonna rain again probably. So Dad was able to get a killer start this morning because, like I said, the field was prepped early enough ahead that he could get going early in the morning. So it is 8 in the morning and he's just finishing up 104-acre field. He's got a pass and a half left and he will be done and get him off to some nice big square farms today, so hopefully he's more efficient. Them little 3-corner fields, the headlands take longer than to do the field, but that's just the way it is. So we got a problem here. We got a bag with no pressure in it on the furrow force, which isn't good. Obviously you want pressure in it. I thought it was because it was jacked on this mound of dirt and maybe freaked out, but maybe we're down a computer module. Well, that thing should have told me that. Tells me everything else, I'm sure. I never looked, but I thought maybe there had so much pressure from this pile that ain't gonna work. Well, you're good to go. I'm heading to town to get more fertilizer. Alrighty. That little computer board just needed to be unplugged. I unplugged it, plugged back in, and the airbag got pressure. So that's good. I find it truly amazing that it works at all. Can you imagine putting little computer boards all over your planter or end tractor and expecting it to work in the rain and the mud and everything? Ooh, it just makes me quiver thinking of the trouble there could be. But since they are computers, they're like your phone. If they lock up, you just turn them off, unplug them, restart them. 9 times out of 10, they just go and never cause an issue again for the season. All right, I got seed loaded. I just was with the insurance adjuster going around the yard for an hour and a half looking at all the damages, but it's something that needed to be done. Seed loaded, seed to Dad. Now we're going to get Brody some bean seed. I forgot what heat is like. It's pleasurable and unpleasurable all at the same time. It's first day over 80 since probably, I don't know, early October. This is nice. This is what spring's supposed to be like. So we got the nice tender on soybeans. This one's always just soybeans just because you fill so many. You plant soybeans at 140,000 roughly, 130 to 140,000 is where we're at this year. And you go through a lot of them compared to corn where you plant at 30,000, 33,000 pop per acre. So we use this tender, plus the corn planter needs to have liquid on it, starter. So this unit works very good. It augers beans like crazy. You can fill in 5 minutes roughly. Brody's coming here. I kind of miss running that beast. With that being said, I'm better off tending to everybody else. That's kind of my new job, just hasn't been lately because I've been drying fields out, but my job's just to keep everybody going, which is a full-time job, believe it or not. Between diggers having issues with breakdowns and tractors and seed and miscellaneous rock picking, busy. Look at that thing. Yeah, love that tractor. It's all about efficiency. Have the lids open before he's even into the truck. So we're going to be switching seed varieties, so we're going to have to do some math here, see how much we want to put on. Just so when we get to Eric's field, he wants a different variety bean, so we want to have the planter planted empty and actually plant some of those beans on this field too, so it's completely empty when we get to Eric's. I bet that air-conditioned seat feels pretty good today.
It's even on. It is.
Okay, we got to figure out acres done and how many pounds we want to put on. So this scale has the ability to automation, so that if you want 400 pounds in one hopper, I can punch in 400 pounds. We're going to put 400 pounds in the refuge tank. Then we're going to divide that number out some math to put equal amount in each side. So I can just punch it in and boom, it'll dump it in there. And then we should come out really close to where we want to be. Let the gophering continue. Let's go, big shop truck. She's a bit under horsepowered. And by a bit, I mean a lot. I just got back from town. Getting seed. The fuel gauge in this truck, I don't know if I believe. It says it's 3/4 full, but we've been running her all season and it don't seem to go down. And I think I was quite low on fuel, so I better fill her up. That would really be a sad deal to be on the side of the road with no fuel. Oh my gosh, we're making dust finally. Look at this. That's a nice sight. Nice sight to see. Are you ready for more beans?
Give me more beans.
He wants more beans. We're way too close. We gotta pull ahead a long way. Forgot how long of an auger's on this unit. I mean conveyor. Let's be technical here. Conveyor. Holy cow! How did you get it so empty?
I'm good.
He says he's good. He's so good that he left trash in the hopper.
See that tail there?
Yeah?
Yeah. These two back tanks had just crusty, nasty beans at the bottom, so I took them out and I emptied it out.
Rotten beans.
Yep.
Did you notice what's in this tank?
Oh. How did that get in there?
I don't know. Did you get it? That's the top off of a kelp bucket. Well, good morning. You're back, huh? Oh, it's only 10 minutes left the morning. It's 10 to 12 and yeah, Chad told me I gotta do some more of this. I've been slacking, but it's in one of them springs, as you know. So, today is the 27th. And well, that is that's that day that 1 year ago. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, well, here's where I'm planting today. Next to some demolished or severely hurt buildings. It's not good. No matter where you look. Everybody's got storm damage. What a mess. Wonder how many nails I'm driving on. Because all that stuff was all over out here. This is one of Eric's fields, so he was really concerned about, my gosh, what are we gonna do? But the guys that own the barn, it's the good kind of neighbor you want to have. He cleaned it all up and we didn't have to get involved, so thank you to him. Now I'm turning, trying to think. Awful exciting. Lower. So back at the farm today, the insurance adjuster showed up to walk around. I think Chet had to, or was able to visit with him a little bit. We've never been through anything like this before, so I don't know. We're gonna see how good our insurance is. I am hoping it's a good one, but okay, I got nothing interesting really. So there's some wood. That should rot up. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, I'll turn you guys back on when there's something better to talk about. Well, I'm looking for a place to cross this little ditch, which never used to have water flowing through it, or very seldom. And now because of upstream issues with too much water, it's cutting this field in half, so we get to farm it in 2 different pieces instead of 1. So in late spring, it's being even more trouble trying to get the crop put in because of this stuff. So being late is just being later. I can't even talk anymore. This is just draining me. Like I finally get help filling the planter.
How dirty was it?
Perfectly clean, which means it's probably your row units again, or what? No, I'm not getting. I'm losing pressure on my fertilizer. I can't suck. The pump ain't getting the fertilizer, so it has to be suction pump, suction filter. That's what it looked like. I rinsed it, but there was nothing in there. Broken line, it's not plugged. Oh boy, here we go. Problem 2099. How you doing? That one died on me, it's dead. You can have this one then.
I got a plant.
They like to see you struggle.
Yeah,
We got quite a show this year. Well, I just called Andy Abner, my buddy in Benson, and he says that our pump is junk. So sending Grandma to go pick it up. Holy flighting! Uh-oh. That's our flighting from inside the auger that's falling apart. That's good news. That's great news. It's the ending of the day again. Sun's going down. Seems like it just got up and now it's going down. Wonder if it isn't slacking a little bit. Man, we need a few more days to get this show over with, but I don't know. They're talking rain tonight, Sunday night, and Monday, I believe, also. Just don't know if we're going to get her done, but well, if we don't, I suppose. Well, now we get to go home, put a new fertilizer pump on. Just ain't, everything's causing trouble. Struggle bus? Yeah, I wonder if they didn't upgrade from the little bus to the Greyhound supersized thing. What a spring. mud and nothing but little problems. Oh well.
Everything's done on the south side of the big ditch. Riley's coming over any minute now with seed, so I'm gonna have to put you there somewhere and get loaded.
Neighbors are out of seed.
Radio check, Brody, you got a copy?
I gotta go. Chitter chatter. All right, so Dad's back at the farm. Grandma picked me up a new pump here. So we gotta disassemble all these fittings. This one won't be bad. This is why I like these manifold fittings, because you can just one clamp, boom, that's off. If it was right here, it would be much simpler, but it isn't, so I have to take apart a lot of stuff. $1,400 pump, and hopefully we'll be back up and running. Well, we are way too rushed. The planter might still have to go out. It's 10:30 right now. Might be running. We can see lightning to the west. So we just rushed. I didn't film any of it. Plus it's dark, can't see much. Using the side-by-side for light, and the bugs are horrible. Anyways, new pump's on. Worst part is now we get to try to like calibrate it to get it set again to the right gallons per acre. That should be fun to do at the middle of the night. Oh, wash some fertilizer off of her before it rusts to pieces. Well guys, Dad just headed off the yard and it is 10:45. He's gonna plant until it rains or he gets the next field done. We worked up some pretty heavy ground, so it needs to get done before the rain. And unfortunately, being a planter operator, you get the crap hours. Like normally early in the morning to, you gotta get it done before the rain. So Brody's still out planting soybeans. He's gonna run out of seed before he gets his field done. And Dad's going out now, so I'm shot, but I get to run a little bit more seed tender and move some vehicles around the neighborhood. So I think that's gonna be a wrap on this video. Appreciate you watching, and keep giving her. See you next time.